Hi, I'm Teresa Coffman, and I want to tell you about my power of one. The summer before my senior year in high school, the youth group at my church was non-existent, and I was not attending. Reverend Kip Wright was appointed to my church as associate pastor, and he was asked to lead the youth group. He immediately devised a youth mission trip and began recruiting. He called me, he talked to me, and he even spoke with my mother. I had a job, and I used that as my excuse. But by his insistence, I agreed to go. It helped that 2 other seniors had made the same decision. The departure date came, and I loaded up in the cars with the other young people I barely knew. And a few miles down I-40, I was at ease. I felt like I had known these young people my whole life. We arrived at our destination, McCurdy School, Espanola, New Mexico, and the next morning we began painting the walls of the school. I don't recall if we finished, but I know we painted a lot of walls. We also did some sightseeing. We visited Santa Fe and Taos. We ate Mexican food. We hiked. But all the while, we were becoming a youth group, a gathering of students who barely knew each other and became fast friends. We spent every morning and evening studying the Bible in a Bible study of 1 Corinthians. I learned then that the Bible was more than just a book. The Bible was meant to be studied and applied. Learning these applications together helped make our youth group even more cohesive. It was time to leave, and we began to talk about what this mission trip meant to us and how this would impact us going forward. And there was impact. The collection of 9 youth went back to our church and helped grow the youth group many times over. The church recognized this and began a building campaign to build a gym and classrooms because the space the youth had occupied was simply too small. This mission trip gave me confidence about my participation in the local church. After I graduated from high school, I co-taught the 2nd grade Sunday school class. I helped start a singles group and eventually went on to be a youth worker. None of this would have been possible without my mission trip experience. I will always remember Pastor Wright. He was appointed to Wynnewood United Methodist Church after only 1 year at my church, but his impact was life-changing. I am very certain that the young people on that mission trip would say the same. I love that our youth at New Hope go on mission trips every year, and many things will happen to them. They will learn a skill, they will make a friend, or they will become closer to Jesus Christ through the wonderful worship experiences. They will learn responsibility and compassion. They will learn respect and will know that listening is important. And in case you did not know, my power of one is where I met a guy by the name of Jim Kaufman. We kept in touch after high school and college, and we were married 10 years later. My participation in mission trips did not end in 1974. I have taken part in an international mission trip where I was reminded that the God of Oklahoma City is also the God of Corozal, Belize. I was inspired by a cappella songs at the Cooley-Tucklow, Oklahoma Indian Missionary Church in Idabel, Oklahoma, and I was welcomed into the homes of folks who lived in the Delta of Mississippi. I share these experiences because they echo what happened on that first mission trip. I made a friend or became closer to a friend. I learned a skill, and I saw firsthand God's kingdom glorified in the people I served. I do not know how many mission trips are ahead of me, but I do know this: my first trip and everyone since has shaped my life.